Hey, how's it going, everybody? Finally got some stuff to show you guys. First off, it comes in the form of a small card that fits within inside my wallet, as it is definitely official now. Kingman has a retro video game store. It's my buddy John's new card, called it Video Game World, and as you can see on there, for what he could fit, that is an Atari symbol. Hence, he carries anything from Pong, Atari, up to what we got now. Whatever he can get in that's video game related, which is very cool. He wants to keep it mostly a retro type store. And he's getting a lot of stuff in, man. And his prices are good too for anybody that happens to be local or just take a trip through Kingman and check it out. And speaking of other stores, and I don't know if this is a chain type store or another mom and pop type place like Pawn World, but getting another pawn shop. Noticed the new, no, not the new Safeway, the old Safeway next door to them. We had a small Sears, one of the Sears stores that just had appliances and stuff. Anyways, they moved next to our 99-cent only store, so that building stayed vacant for a couple of years or so. And what's taken it over is Pawn USA. And notice they got their sign up. Looks like they got the outside of the building all done. I just don't know if they've gotten it loaded up with inventory or not. It doesn't give any sign of when it's going to be open, so that'd be cool. And like I say, not a full-size Sears where they got everything, including clothing and stuff, but big enough to where it's going to be a good pawn shop, hopefully. So looking forward to that opening up. Otherwise, let's start on games here. Mentioned I had a new iMac computer, or newish 2012 iMac in one of my videos. That's what I'm on now. So I've been trying to hunt around and find some games, which it's fucking abysmal finding games around here for Macintosh or whatever. So anyways, show you the one that really pissed me off. And the reason why I'm not a fan of computer games other than just retro stuff. Like for my Commodore or whatever, where you can put in the cartridge and it fucking works. Anyways, only out $5. Thought this would be a cool game. Got it installed, but having problems. Picked this up at my swap meet for $5. Dragon Age 2. And I haven't tried it on my PC. I don't even know if it's fast enough. I'm sure if it would play like a bat out of hell on this iMac. But installed no problem. Problem that I'm having with it is when it comes to getting this piece of shit validated through fucking Electronic Arts. I put in my username, which I just stick with my email, and then my password, and then it comes up validating for like 10 seconds at most, and then it comes up error, cannot log on to whatever, or failed to connect with server, or whatever, man, and it just does the same thing. I've tried it just on the slow Wi-Fi that I'm using now, and I've tried it with my fast cable internet. Doesn't matter, same stupid error. So the fact that I can't validate it means that I can't fucking play this. That's why I hate fucking computer games, man. It's always some kind of bullshit they put you through just to play the fucking game. This one was able to get it installed and everything. This is the only new game that I've been able to pick up for this iMac. I got this at Hastings for $10. It is a good game and pretty much validates, as I have downloaded some demos, say that pretty much anything that I play on my PS3 or Xbox 360, as long as it's for Mac, this thing will play it like a bat out of hell. Got myself a copy of Portal 2. It is a Steam game. That's the one thing that I didn't like, because I've dealt with Steam before in the past and did not like them. Just for the fact that you gotta log on and do all this bullshit. You can't just pop in the game, install it, and play it. Which on this, and I don't know why it did this, installing this to my iMac took fucking forever. Like hours. Which anything else, it would have been like 30 minutes at most. This is a fast fucking computer. And then even worse, once I logged on to Steam, they had an update for it. That took even longer, man. And I got this early that day, and I didn't end up playing it until late that night. It just took all fucking day until late in the night to get it all installed and playable, man. I don't know if it was their server was way overloaded that day or what, man, but it took forever to download it and install the damn update. Otherwise, good game. Definitely one that if I could find the first and the second one, I wouldn't mind having them on the PS3 or Xbox. So at least I got one working game that's full and not a damn demo. Now, speaking of video game world, I think I have the first one on Xbox. Pretty sure I didn't have this version of it, as they only did 2 of them. Got Evil Dead Regeneration for PlayStation 2. Great game. This one I got at Video Game World. The original Uncharted. And then got 2 and 3 at Pawn World. Because I haven't been finding much, I've tried all 3 of them. Let's see. Which one did I beat? Yeah, I think I played all the way through on the second one while I was sick and stuff, man. And tried out number 3 and the first one, and I like all of them. Great games. Kind of like a mix between Tomb Raider and Indiana Jones, that kind of style where you're treasure hunting. Lots of action and stuff, so really good games. Not this weekend, but the weekend before. Only found one thing at the swap meet, but something cool, and he's in good shape. I think I paid $7 for this guy. Got a large Cartman plush that talks.
Oh, Rick! That just kick ass. I would never kill somebody, not unless they piss me off. I'm not fat on big bone. Kick ass!
Pretty cool for $7. Say he's in great shape. Was an adult that owned him, so didn't get abused by children. And then this last Saturday, didn't find shit at the swap meets. Only had one good yard sale. All the others were either ladies selling off their children's clothing and little kid toys, no video game stuff, or it was lots and lots of fucked up old tools that, since my dad's passing, I don't need tools anymore. He left me a shit ton. So, the one good yard sale I hit was a $2 box of miscellaneous stuff for the Wii. Some of it I threw away because it was broken, but did get a couple games out of it. One I'm really enjoying, the other one, typical. One of those low budget type ones. Got Wii Play, which is just a bunch of mini games. So far, boring ones. Definitely one of those to where first time you play, kind of amusing. Then after that, it's going to get old. This one, and I'm not a big fan of racing games, but this is fun. And it plays really well on the Wii. Nice. Copy of Cruisin'. And what's cool, it's got some cars from the Fat and the Furious, and let's see, I believe the GTO that you get to race in this is out of Triple X with Vin Diesel. What's cool, like the GTO, it's got the top down and has Vin Diesel sitting in the driver's seat. So pretty cool. And on music, kind of techno type music, so pretty cool. Been playing that the last couple of days and having fun with it, just upgrading some of the cars, mainly the Vin Diesel ones, and then I'll upgrade the others. I think my only complaint, speaking of Vin Diesel cars like the GTO, doesn't have too many classics. Oh, and speaking of classics, which was a trip, which makes me definitely going to keep this, not get rid of it. The younger of my 2 sisters, the one that's the Kung Fu person and Tai Chi, back in the day, and this goes back to when I was like 5, 6 or whatever, little kid. I'm pretty sure it was a 60s one. She had a Firebird. The type of Firebird to where as soon as you tap the gas pedal, a cop is handing you a fucking ticket. She was always getting tickets, man. But yeah, she had a Firebird back in the day. Same one in this game. I think hers was a convertible. So I know there's a guy here in Kingman that's got a black one, totally restored, that's a hardtop. It's one of those cars, man, she wished she'd never gotten rid of it. It was one of those things to where her first husband was an asshole, and I think he sold it on her without her knowledge. He was that kind of a person. So I'll have to show her the game sometime so she can see her old Firebird. Nice. I was telling you guys in a few videos back that I tested out a Nintendo Power Glove for a guy just to see if it was working or not, and when I took it back to Video Game World, my buddy John's, the guy was there and said, "Oh, I heard that you were interested in my Model 1 Sega CD that's busted. Hey, since you messed around with the Power Glove here, so I know if I want to put it on eBay or not, you get to have the Sega CD for free." So anyways, I did get it. I just took a while showing it in a video because it was in pieces. Got it all put back together after doing one repair on it, which wasn't too bad, as it did need a fuse in it, which it takes a fuse called a Pico fuse, kind of like the ones that are in a Super Nintendo. They're ceramic, but I could see how it could be hard to find for anybody that's not familiar with electronics, because to me it looked like a green resistor. It wasn't like a little kind of, I think the ones in the Super Nintendos were either square shaped, elongated, like a little brick or octagon or whatever. Then it's got a lead sticking out each end where it's kind of like the bridge between two parts of the circuit board. This, like I say, it looks just like a resistor. But that was bad, so I took that out. I was not about to get online and order one and deal with shipping and all that crap. I just went to Crap Shack and set it up with an inline fuse so it could take a glass fuse. Anyways, that got the thing to turn on, but that's as far as I got. The problem with it, and this could be something that happens on a lot of them, which makes me say, any of you that collect that have never dealt with Sega CD, look for the Model 2, where it can either take the original Model 1 Sega Genesis or the Model 2, and it's side by side where it's the top loading. Much better system. This thing, the way it's built, really fucking crappy. I could see why it didn't go over good and they made the second one. Because it has to do with the little tray that the laser sits in that raises up once you pop in a disc. Anyways, got like, it's almost like a yarn type thimble or whatever, man. It's just this round cog that's about this long, and it's got like a notch going down it, like a corkscrew, where it's almost like a screw, and then on the end of that little tray there's a post that fits inside of that, so when that rotates it slowly lifts up that tray, or that's what it's supposed to do. Anyways, that's what's fucked up on this. I'd taken off some of the cogs to see if it needed any of the rubber bands replaced, and there's a bunch of freaking teeth busted off of that one. So unless I find another one for parts to where I could swap parts until I get a working system, I'll just wait till I get one that's just outright working. Which I figure, well, obviously the Sega on top works, because like I said, I got it to power on and show the video. I just gave up after that. Not worth repairing when it's something for free. And I do have a Model 2, and on those Model 2s, once again, man, that's the one to go for. Or if you're lucky, maybe some of the aftermarket ones that are made that are a little bit more sought after. I think, God, it was JVC or somebody did one. I can't remember the name of it, but they're pretty scarce, but they're also pretty damn cool, where it's got the Sega CD and the cartridge part built in, kind of like what TurboGrafx did with the Turbo Duo, where it's side by side but all one unit. Anyways, go for stuff like that. It's the one I had, man. I got it from a buddy a while back. That thing was nasty ass dirty, like it was shoved up an elephant's ass, a constipated elephant's ass that was being dragged under a Humvee through Iraq, man. Just nasty, nasty, dirty, inside and out. Cleaned it up. It works beautifully to this day. I've never had a problem with it. So, nothing else to show you guys. Don't know when I'm going to be getting out again, man. With all the problems I've been having, I'm done seeing doctors. Finally. Now it's pretty much just chiropractor and acupuncture just to get myself better. But turns out that I thought that I was either having heart problems because I was having like tightness in the chest and stuff, and not major pain, but just little pains here and there. But it was moving around. It was all my muscles screwing with me from messing up my arm, and then doctor just put me down that I was just way overstressed from getting sick and my dad passing away, and just everything caught up with me. So, fortunately, I'm not going to be going to the hospital. That was the last place I wanted to go. So, gradually getting better. I get to feeling good enough, man. I've been dying to take a trip to Havasu just to see what's new, because it's been months. So, might go there this week or maybe next week and see what's new, see what I could find there. Otherwise, at least I got a new pawn shop to check out when I start feeling better. Catch you guys later.